Hey guys, this is Scoia'tael, and today we're going to be talking about the deck that brought me into Pro Rank for the Season of the Cat. This one here is a Scoia'tael Devotion deck that focuses on an archetype called Symbiosis. So if you see here, we've chosen the Nature's Gift leader ability. With this one here, Symbiosis is whenever you play a nature card, spawn a Wandering Treant in a random allied row, and set its power equal to the number of units with Symbiosis that you control. So it's important that we play cards that have a Symbiosis tag on them, and I'm going to show you exactly which ones we're looking for, because this is how you're going to lead the play. You're essentially going to be putting down a Symbiosis token, followed by a bunch of nature cards to support it, and spawn the Treants. So Queen Ethne, or Ethne Young Queen in this case, would be the biggest one. This is the one that you want to save for round 3, because it spawns 3 different targets that have Symbiosis. She plays for Symbiosis, and then 2 young Dryads that have Symbiosis as well. A complementary play would be Freaks here, so this one would actually spawn 1 token, and you would just get that extra one here. Normally I like to separate them by round, but you might find yourself in round 3 with both in pocket, and you can really just roll them out and get some big things going. So another one that is very commonly used would be the Hamadryad. These are great because they have an extra perk at the end of your turn. If this unit has Vitality, you boost it by 1. That means it's getting a passive 2 points per turn as long as Vitality status is involved. Ideally, you want to be able to use the Hamadryad with at least one of the other ones in a round to really secure that your tokens spawned are rather large in this case. Some other cards you want to focus on in this build would be the Forest Protector. With the Forest Protector, it allows you to play an additional nature card, so it pulls one from your graveyard that you've played earlier. So make sure that you're using this one a bit later on to take out some engine or something like this with the Nature's Rebuke or something like a Circle of Life to do some hand buffs. You can definitely get some good value out of Force Protector, and I'll show you as we play how I would use it. With Shaping Nature, it's awesome because you have the Echo status. With this one here, you can play it twice throughout the entire game, and you can actually really synergize it with the Hamadryads because you have the option to boost an ally by 5 and give it Vitality, so you could see how quickly those Hamadryads would get out of control. And moving on, we have a really important card in my opinion. It's Fauve. Fauve is a great tutor for any nature card that you need, so if you're missing Shaping Nature, you could pull into it. If you're missing Insingram's Counsel, you can pull into it, and of course if you're missing Call of the Forest, you can pull into it. These cards that I just mentioned are great ways to pull out any piece of the puzzle that you're missing. And with Dunka, this is one of the most important cards. I like to get this one out in round 1. Dunka is going to be doing a boost to a Scoia'tael unit in your hand every single turn that this remains on the field. I normally don't use the order effect. I try and just keep it on the field out of play for as long as I can so that we're able to get those hand buffs, great carryover into later rounds. So you want to protect this one with all you've got. We have some supporting cards that keep it going. Generally, if you start first, it's optimal to use Dunka. Just make sure that if Dunka's on the playing field, you're not playing Ethne Young Queen, because then you're getting hand buffs to a unit that transforms, and she'll end up losing all the buffs that you've had in second round. So I generally recommend, if you have Ethne Young Queen, to mulligan it back into your deck and look to pull it out later with Call of the Forest or Insingram's Counsel. It just makes more sense. Now, with that being said, it's pretty simple what we're trying to do here. Herald Gourd, boost itself by 0, but increase the boost by 1 for every special card you've played during the game. Notice how with our deck here, it has the minimum amount of units and the rest is filled by special cards. We have Echo status here, so it increases the amount of cards we could play by 1 since it comes back. And of course, Marana Runestone has been added because sometimes this is a lottery system. It creates and plays a bronze card. However, it'll often create another special card, so it's a 2 for 1. So ideally, we want to save Herald Gourd for the last play of the entire game and try to get it around 20 points or as big as possible so that we can take the game. This is why it's so important for us to win round 1 and have great carryover so that at the end game we have last say and we don't have to worry about a removal for Herald Gourd. So with that being said, I'd like to be able to get into a few games and show you guys exactly what we're doing. We're going to be playing in Pro Rank because this deck has around a 70% win rate in Pro, and it got me into Pro with, little difficulties. So let's get into it and see how it goes. And I'll definitely be posting the guide for you guys to see after, so if you want to try this out for yourself, it'll be very easy. You can just download the guide from the Play Gwent website, import it into the game, and get started. So here we go.
There will be no negotiation.
Taking up berries. Would you like an arrow to the head instead?
Right! Trample them into the mud!
You will not regret this, sir.
Long live the Emperor! Long may he reign!
Hail, Captain!
I shall not fail!
Her grace will not be pleased. Lady of the Wood.
Yes, sir. As ordered.
At your command, Lady of the Wood.
Skildane må fodden kassele gloin!
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a freak?
Now you see me. Now you don't.
Earth, choke the embers. Wind, blow out the flame.
I sense strong magic.
Feels like a big fete with passing day.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Mother Earth, I grant you my life. From you it came, to you it returns.
A highly curious case.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
Find yourself your own apple.
I shall be your eyes, my lord. Let us see.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
better for souls. Nothing will stop us. Right! Come on! Push back!
Humans have no place in Broccolon.
Remember all what happened to Ivy?
Mere, che spar in me!
All right. I'll tell you the truth.
Give me a bloody moment. Need to catch me breath.
Mother Earth, I grant you my life. From you it came, to you it returns.
Helmset. Hey.
And steered. Ha ha! Leave it to us.
Fighting me is like snogging a hedgehog's arm.
I would bet my apple you're not eavesdropping on. Not alive at any rate. Come to me, little one.
You've got me raging!
The wind whistles Willow's whip.
Get the move on, lads! Look alive! Maybe an axe that needs while I'm at it.
I hate you! Curse you, one!
Humans above, beasts below. Don't know which is worse.
Job Schaefer's house is this. You wouldn't even break a fingernail. And he is one a good look at the axe!
pussy! I'm tall enough to kick your arse.
And there you have it, guys. We've just played 2 games and we had 2 relatively easy wins. The deck speaks for itself. I just wanted to sit back and have you guys watch it, understand it. You know, maybe we'll get into doing voiceovers for the next one, but this one's pretty self-explanatory. When you play everything right, it tends to work very well. So if you guys have any suggestions for stuff you'd like to see, feel free to drop a comment. I'm always willing to cater my content towards what you guys are interested in seeing as well. Also, I stream on Twitch 5 days a week, so you guys can go check the link out from my Twitch page. I'd be happy to have you in my chat there. And I'm going to be posting the deck guide for this one on playgwent.com, so look out for a link for that. You can actually click the link, go to the site, import it directly into your game so you don't have to go and sit there and craft it for yourself. So good luck, give it a try, let me know how it goes, and we'll see you next week.